Alrighty guys, welcome back for another replica gun review. This is Paul, and today I have with me the Umarex Colt M45 government model. As you can see right here on the side, it has a nice Colt brand and a cool Colt rearing up like that. This thing is awesome. It's a solid gun. It's a beast. If you've been keeping up with my channel, accidentally actually shot myself with this thing the other day. Today I'm going to the hospital for it to get the BB removed, but it's still in my fingers, so pardon my use of my hand in this video if I have a little trouble. But I won't get into that much. I'll leave a link in the description or maybe at the end of the video to that video, so you can see exactly what happened. But anyways, yeah guys, so this is the government model. Supposedly the US Marines enlisted this. It's called the M45 CQCP, which stands for Close Quarters Battle Pistol. So I guess they felt like this was best for close quarters battle. The laser, which as you can see is made by Pinty, was pretty cheap. I found it online on Amazon. It was 12 bucks or 13 bucks. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. It's solid. It hasn't broken or anything like that. It fits on like a charm, you know. But if anybody knows any alternatives, definitely leave a comment, because I'm always down for suggestions. But anyways, this thing has a 19-round magazine. It's all metal. Everything on it is metal except for the grip covers, which are some polymer. They're pretty hard. Even the magazine, as you can see, is a clip mag. It's metal. It's really solid actually feeling. And then this is where you house the, it takes one 12-gram CO2 cartridge. You just take off the grip cover like that and you pop it right in there. And one cool thing about this gun is, compared to a lot of other CO2 guns that I bought in the past, is that most CO2 guns come with their own Allen key, which is not a real pain, or they have a tab at the bottom to screw the piercing knob. This one actually was kind of ingenious, and they hid the Allen key in the grip itself, so the back of the grip just slides out, and actually is the Allen key for the CO2 piercing knob. So you just screw it up, pierce your CO2, and then you just slide your the back of the grip or Allen key back in. That's it. Cover it up. This grip does go top first, so you put the top in first like that, and then you just pop the bottom in. And you just pop your mag back in. Yeah, so this thing has a max muzzle velocity of 400 FPS, and according to Umarex.com, it weighs 1.45 pounds. It has a cool ambidextrous safety. I think this is the only pistol I have that has one of those. So if you're a lefty or a righty, this will work great for you. It has the slide catch right here, as you can see. There's no BBs in it, so if I rack the slide, it'll just catch. You have to hold it down. But yeah, that's really cool. It's obviously blowback is awesome. That always adds a nice touch to these replica guns. But you have the safety here, which I'll show you. Let me just decock it. You have the red dot, which indicates fire. It doesn't actually say fire anywhere, so if you see that red dot, you're in fire mode, so be careful. I always emphasize safety on my channel, and as I said in that video, I'll link in the description, I broke my #1 rule, and I can't believe I actually shot myself with this point blank in the finger by accident. You'll see why if you watch the video. I'm not going to go into it. I just wanted to do the review on this still. But anyways, yeah guys, it's single action. By the way, on Amazon, I got mine on Amazon. It was available, and now it's not. So you can get it only from umarexusa.com. I'm sure there's some other sites that may have it, like Pyramid Air. But on umarexusa.com, it's only $85.59. It's under $100, and it's a real solid piece of machinery. Like, they did a real good job with this pistol. I've had it a long time. I've used it a lot, and I've never had any issues with it. No gas leaks. which is probably due to the use of PELLGUN oil. This stuff really does prolong the life of your CO2 guns. Definitely use this on your CO2 cartridges to keep the seals clean. I mean greased, so that you don't have to deal with that. I never had any jammed BBs. This thing is just awesome. It's real hefty. It feels good in your hand. You know, and that's really it, man. This thing is just awesome. Obviously on this side you have your normal warning for may cause injury or death, and as you can see, it certainly can cause injury. And my finger is throbbing right now. Like, I cannot wait to go to the doctor today. So definitely be careful, guys. Always make sure you're on safe. Make sure it's not loaded or anything like that. So anyways, guys, I'm going to show you how to load this thing, how to put CO2 in, and then I was thinking about doing some accuracy testing and then some penetration testing. I usually use electronics or everyday objects for the penetration testing, but I was thinking about using actual ballistics gel from now on, or I know it might sound weird, but pork, because they say that pork actually resembles human skin the most. So I was thinking about doing that, but ballistics gel, I can't believe it. I looked it up the other day. It was so expensive just for a block of gel. Like, I couldn't believe that it was like $200 for a block of gel. So if anybody knows any alternatives to ballistics gel, like something that will work for a BB gun, you know, it's not traveling as fast as a bullet. So I just would, you know, prefer not to spend $200 on a block of gel. So if anyone has any alternatives, definitely comment, because I think it'd be cool to see like a side profile of where the BB entered, you know, and stopped and all that. So with electronics, they usually just bounce off or get lodged in the screen. So eventually, you know, that's gonna get old. I want to see like the extent of what it can do to human skin. That was the whole point of my penetration testing. Obviously, nobody should ever shoot themselves with one of these. It's not a game. It's not a toy. Do not do it. You can really hurt yourself. Thank God it was my finger that I did that to, and it wasn't worse. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's not the point. I just wanted to emphasize that. But just stay safe, stay cool. And, you know, just be cool with these things. You know, don't take them outside. You can get in trouble. You know, you don't want people thinking you have a real gun or anything like that. But anyways, enough of my speech. Let me show you how to load this thing. So right here you have the mag release. Right there, you just press that button. It has a 19 round dropout magazine. As you can see, you just pull the spring down and it locks right into that little crevice right there. Sometimes it pops up a little, like that. And then what you do is you hold, see, it has two holes. You hold one like that on the angle, and you put your BBs into the BB port right there. So this thing takes 19 rounds. On UmarexUSA.com, it says that they recommend using steel BBs for this. So I have my steel BBs here. I'm not gonna make you watch me load all 19, so I'll show you a few, and as usual I'll cut out some. But so you take your BBs in your hand like that, and you just start placing them in the hole. 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5.
One eternity later.
18, 19. Alright guys, so as you can see on the 19th one, you should see the BB itself. So when you see that, keep your finger on that hole, because the BB will fall through the back, and just simply release the spring and it locks them all into place. And you can put your magazine down. Now you can see it's fully loaded. Let me just put these away. Whoop. And I think I dropped one before on the actual gun. Let me just grab that, because these things like to escape and they're a pain in the butt. So once you have your magazine loaded, keep it to the side when you're putting the CO2, and don't put the magazine in and then the CO2. You want to be safe, you know, just in case. You never know. So you just simply pop it off from the bottom like that. You just rip it off. Not rip it, but you know, just lift it off. Again, you have your Allen key back here, so you screw it down. As you can see inside, there's like a piercing screw. It will unscrew all the way and come out, so don't do that because it's a little bit of a pain to get back in. So this takes, as I said, one 12-gram CO2 cartridge, so I have one of those here. I also have my PELLGUN oil, which I always emphasize using because it will prolong, as I said, the life of your air gun, your seals anyway. And then you use the RWS chamber oil to lubricate the springs, like in the in the magazine or the slide, etc. So even the piercing knob, you know, lubricate it all. So what you do is, now that you have your piercing screw screwed down, take your standard 12-gram CO2 cartridge, take your PELLGUN oil, and then you simply apply one little drop like that. Put your PELLGUN oil to the side. This, the Colt M45, the CO2 cartridge goes head first, so you just stick it in there like that. Take the back of the grip, which is the Allen key, and then you just start twisting it up. Right now it'll start piercing if I turn anymore, so let me just make sure I get a good grip. Barely lost any. As usual, again with these Umarex guns, I noticed there's very little gas leak, and I like that. I've had, as I said before, I've had guns where you turn it like that and it's like all the CO2 cartridge just comes spilling out. Like you have to use a wrench or a pliers rather to turn it to get a good enough grip, which is crazy, you know. But anyways, now that you have your 12-gram CO2 cartridge loaded, it's pierced, so you put your grip cover back on. It does go head first, so as you can see there's a little circle there, and a circle here. This circle lines up obviously with this one, so you just stick this head first, as I said, and then it just pops in. So now make sure you're on safety, make sure the gun is decocked, and then you can load your magazine up and you're ready to go. So you just take it off safety, cock it, pull the trigger, or you could just take it off safety and rack the slide. It has this nice little grip here on the slide, so it's, you know, it gives you a little grip. It also has grip on the front. One thing I should mention too is the sights on this are awesome. I like the white. As you can see, one of mine rubbed off a little bit, but the white is cool. It makes it super easy to see your target. I think you can see that. But anyways, yeah, the rear sight too is also adjustable for windage, so that's a cool thing about this. I forget if I mentioned it, but I might have. But anyways, it does have an ambidextrous safety, just in case I didn't mention it. So if you're a lefty or a righty, you can use it from both sides, no problem. The only workable or functioning buttons on this are the safety, the slide catch, and the mag release, and the trigger you can pull back. I'm not going to do so in the video because I don't intend to shoot anything right now, so you can pull this trigger back, hammer back. The trigger is metal as well, so is the trigger guard. Everything is metal except for the grip covers. What did I want to say to you? Yeah, but that's it, guys. So anyways, so next I'm going to do some accuracy testing. I can't remember what it was I wanted to say to you. There was something else. Oh yeah, the extra mags. That was it. I wanted to let you know, if you wanted extra mags for this, you can pick them up on Amazon. They are still on Amazon. They cost $15, but if you go right to the Umarex USA store, you could pick them up for $10. I don't know why they're so much more expensive. And again, the gun can be found also on Umarex USA for $85.59. I will put links in the description for everything I've mentioned in here, including the BBs, the PELLGUN oil, you know, all the sites where you can find the gun and the extra magazines, etc. But yeah, guys, I would say, you know, as usual, this thing is really hefty. It's a cool gun. Obviously the blowback is awesome. I would give it a 2 thumbs up as usual. Again, this is really dope. I would pick it up. It's under $100 and you can't beat that. It's solid. I like this thing a lot. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And by the way, if you noticed, I have a new logo and a new channel banner. I told you in my first video that my channel is new. I had a random guy hit me up. I told you guys that I have received nothing but kindness from you all. Like, the YouTube community has been extremely kind to me so far, and I was offered, you know, someone offered to make a banner for me and a logo, and it looked really cool and I like it. So you guys comment, tell me what you think. I'll get permission from him. I'm not gonna just shout him out, but he's a really cool guy until he tells me I can. Anyways, guys, yeah, let me know what you think of the new banner and logo. And this is Paul again for Replica Gun Reviews. So stay tuned, as I said, for some accuracy testing and some penetration testing, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna do, since this is a 19 round magazine, I'm going to, I think instead of doing 2 full mags, I'm just gonna dump 10 at this angle and then 9 close up so that you can see that blowback action. So here we go with the first 10. I'm gonna shoot right into my pellet trap. That's it, that was 10 shots, guys. Alrighty, guys, so this will be the last 9 shots up close into my pellet trap. And here we go. Let me just take it off safety. And that's it. Alright, guys, so I'm going to do a little bit of accuracy testing here. Again, this is with the Colt M45 made by Umarex. As usual, I'll be about 10 feet away, so I got a fresh mag, fresh CO2 cartridge, and let's see how good of an aim I have. Alright, just back up. Alright, let's see. Safety on. Alright, guys, that's it. Let's see what I did here. I'm not gonna move this, I don't want to lose any of the cards, but yeah, guys. So I guess I don't know, if you guys be the judge. I'm not gonna judge myself. I definitely am no target shooter. I've had little practice, and I didn't use the laser at all. I was just using the sights. But that was from, I would say, 10 feet away as usual, like I said. So you guys tell me. It looks like I tore them up here. The first 2 shots were good, but I don't know what happened. I started aiming a little low. My finger, as I said in the review part, my finger's causing my hand to shake a little bit. So yeah, that's it, guys. Alright everybody, so in the spirit of Halloween, I figured, let me just focus a little. I was about to throw this pumpkin out because as you can see it's got a little mold on the top. We bought it a little too early, so again, in the spirit of Halloween, I figured, hey, why not just dump around, a magazine into it. So I'm going to step back about 6 feet and just unload into this thing. That's it. I'm sorry if the lighting sucks, I know it does. I'll show you a better aftermath afterwards. I don't think anything, oh wow, a couple did go fully through. But yeah, I'll get to that in the aftermath. Sorry pumpkin. But anyways, peace guys. There I am. Alrighty guys, so this is a better shot of the pumpkin. I don't even think it was the lighting that much. I just think that the BBs weren't making much damage. They were just going straight into this thing. It's hard, but you know, the BBs would definitely travel through this. I was thinking about slicing it down the middle and seeing if I could see any. But I think it would just make a mess. I think it's just going to be a bunch of gook inside. I don't want to do that. But as you can see, some did totally make it through the other side. And I think there's one actually we noticed yesterday. If it's still there, let me see. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, you can see it shining there. There's a BB on its way out, but it didn't make it. It just took off a chunk. And the rest of them just, I don't know if there's anything under this. No, it just went straight through. So, yeah, imagine if that was your skin. See what I mean? You know, I don't know. I know skin is put together differently than a pumpkin skin, but still, like, say if this was your stomach, your intestines, your kidney, your liver, etc., your stomach. I mean, I forget the exact percentage, but it's over 70% of our bodies are made of water. So if you get shot in the stomach with something like this, that's not a joke. That can go pretty deep, you know, and that could be a major surgery just to get such a tiny thing out, you know. And then, you know, you don't want to deal with that. But anyways, yeah, so that's our pumpkin. I figured I'd just do the pumpkin for Halloween. Unfortunately, it got a little moldy. I took off the top because I just didn't want it on there. I'm going to throw this away because I don't want to get that mold anywhere, or spores or anything like that. But anyways, guys, peace out, and let's get to the rest of them. Alrighty guys, so here's our tin can. Again, I'll be from about 10 feet away. I'm just going to load up my mag here. Decock it, and we're ready to go. Let's see what we can do. See if I can get anything through this thing. Alright. Oh, that one came back at me. Yeah, so it doesn't look like they're penetrating, they're just bouncing back at me, so let's just see. Nah, yeah, even point blank, it didn't penetrate, just dinged it up really well. Oh, it split the can, but it didn't fully penetrate. I think I hit the pillow once too. The pillow, the BBs go right through, as you can see. You know, they just puncture right through the pillow. But anyways guys, let's get on to the next one. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, this is the tin can. I believe this is where I shot it up. If I remember correctly, it was just split twice or 3 times. So I think these are the 2 splits we saw before. And as you can see, nothing penetrated fully, but it did split the can. It's only moving, these projectiles are only moving 400 feet per second. So nothing has made it fully through the can yet. Yeah, that's the can. It definitely dinged it up quite a bit. I still wouldn't want to get hit with that. But yeah, let me move on to the next thing. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I figured since the GS5 is pretty badly beat up, I'd use the LG Stylo 3 as well. So I'm just gonna hit both of them. I got a full magazine, all 19 rounds, and I'm just gonna go with these phones. Again, I think I might do it from about 8 feet this time. I just don't want to have to keep cleaning up BBs, but let's just see what happens. I bet you that GS5 eventually is going to give in and BBs are going to start just going straight through it. I don't know if you want to count that as fair because there's no batteries in them, but I didn't feel like it was safe shooting batteries, so I'm just going to go with these phones without the batteries. So here I go, guys. Alright. Safety off. Let's do this. Oh, that's it, guys. Whole round GS5, I guess, just couldn't take it. Fell down, and I just dumped the rest of them in there. I'm sure you heard them bounce. They were all hitting me. So I got a little bit of a mess to go clean up, and I'll be right back with you guys. As you can see, everybody, I can't even tell where I shot the GS5 at this point. I'm pretty sure most of the shots, if I look at the footage again on the LG Stylo, were here and here. I think I unloaded most of them. But yeah, they're pretty banged up. The GS5 had some definitely penetrate all the way through. You can see the back is just getting pushed out more and more as I shoot this thing. The same goes for you could see actually in the LG Stylo, I don't know if those are just dents or if those are actual BBs, like just lodged in the battery, but I'm going to try to take out this battery. Pardon me, I just had that surgery if you've been keeping up with my videos. I can't even get the battery out. Oh, there is no battery. Wow, why did I think there was a battery in that? But yeah, I don't know if those are BBs anyway, or if those are just bumps. They might be the BBs and the glass just closed up around it. I can't tell. I'm not going to attempt to push any out because I don't want to make a mess. And as you can see, my little buddy Apollo is creeping around my feet right now. But yeah, guys, so that's the extent of the damage to the LG Stylo 3. And as I said, the GS5, I can't even tell. I have to look at the footage again. I don't even know where it hit. I think it hit somewhere down here and just tipped it over after like the first or second shot. But this thing is getting hit, but not hit enough. So anyways, let's get on to the next thing. Let me show you the aftermath of the laptop, and then I guess I'll show you the pillow too. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, this is the Dell laptop I attempted to destroy in Laptop versus CO2 Guns Part 1. So now I have the Colt M45 fully loaded, and I'm just gonna dump a magazine into it and see what we could do. As usual, I'll be in this scene about 10 feet away, so let me just back up and load this thing, and I'll get to it. Alright, magazine in, safety off. Alright guys, that's it. Wow, I almost stopped because a few of them were bouncing back, so now I gotta go pick those up. But then I started aiming down here and noticing that they were getting lodged. Yeah, so I'll show you a better aftermath video of this. Yeah, so that's it. Just dumped 19 rounds into that. Let me just go pick those BBs up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, guys. So this is the Dell aftermath. One thing I noticed, I don't know what it is, I guess maybe because of the components behind the screen, but I noticed down here, as you can see, a few got lodged, but they weren't lodging up this way, for some reason, but when I shot downwards, they lodged, so I don't know what the reason behind that is, but this thing is shot the hell up. One day I want to try shooting the back of it. As you can see, it already got some ricochet damage. Possibly. The keyboard is just dusty from all the glass that broke and it's just falling off. You can hear it crackling and stuff. But I already went at this thing with fully autos. Right here. But I'm gonna keep going at it, see what we could do to this thing. I gotta get that ballistics gel. But yeah, that's the extent of the laptop damage at 400 FPS. So some got, I was about 10 feet away, some got lodged, some didn't, depending on where I hit the screen. So yeah, that's that. Alrighty, guys, so that was the Umarex Colt M45 CQCP. I think it's a pretty solid gun. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. I'd say it's a definite worthwhile buy. Umarex makes some awesome guns, and Colt and Umarex together, definitely get a 2 thumbs up. As I said in the past, if I ever find anything that concerns me or any issues with any CO2 guns that I review, I will certainly let you know, as I have in the past, so I won't be giving them all 2 thumbs up. But so far, everyone that I have, I would say definitely it's worth adding to the collection if you're a collector or you're just into these things. But other than that, guys, I would say, yeah, this is an awesome gun. As you saw, it did its fair share of damage to everything we penetrated against. Obviously, there's higher FPS, but it's a solid gun. Everything's metal on it. I have no issues with this, and it's just fun to shoot every time. By the way, guys, I wanted to say before I go, if, again, I know I mentioned it in the beginning a little bit, but again, if anybody knows where to get any cheap ballistics gel, or if they have any ballistics gel that they're willing to donate, or, you know, if you have any DIY ballistics gel ideas, definitely comment below, and I'll leave you some information in the description on how to contact me again. Hit me up. I love talking to you guys. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait for the next review. Other than that, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, and peace.